I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna rant here for a little bit, and I have some stuff to say that I think you guys should probably know. And I just have some feelings to talk about, I guess. So yeah, that's what this video is gonna be. I'm probably not gonna edit it because I don't know if I, can. I don't know if I'm gonna be emotionally there enough to edit it. And also I didn't do my makeup because I don't care, but that I'm not apologizing for. I'm just letting you know that I'm aware that I didn't do my makeup. So, yeah. I don't really know where to start with this, so I guess I'll just start with what you guys sort of know. I don't know, some of you very likely missed it, but I know quite a few people did see the video that I posted about 2 days ago. It was up for about 36 hours. I did take it down yesterday afternoon. And in this video, it was just about 50 seconds long, and it was a little, not an announcement. Basically in the video I say, hey, this video is for one person in particular. If you are the lady who just came into my workplace with your ferret, I just want to let you know I was serious about the offer to take it. If you decide you don't want it anymore, please reach out to me if you want to rehome your ferret. And then I had my contact information down below. I just realized you guys are going to definitely hear how often I say and ah, and you will appreciate my editing and how much I take that out in my actual videos. Anyway. So yeah, that's what the video was. And then I have my contact information down below, like I said. And there were a couple people who commented, lots of people who seemed kind of confused about the video, but I was at work when it happened and I just didn't have time to explain myself to you guys. So I'm doing that now. So here's a story of why that video came to be. So I work at a pet supply store. We sell dog food and cat food, and we don't sell live animals. I'm very against the purchase of live animals from pet stores, as some of you guys know. So yeah, that's where I work. And I was working alone. It was a closing shift, so it was about 7 o'clock at night. And this lady comes in with a ferret, and that's not very common. We get a lot of cats and dogs coming in, but not really small pets. I've seen a rabbit here or there, but that's about it. So she came in with a ferret, and of course I was very excited because I like ferrets, if you can't tell. And so I went up to her and I was like, oh, you have a ferret. That's so cute. I have 4 ferrets. Are you okay if I hold your ferret? Because I wanted to pick it up. I wanted to see it. And she said, sure. So I picked her ferret up, and instantly I could feel this ferret was light as a feather. It weighed absolutely nothing. I felt its stomach, and it was so thin. I looked down at its nails. Its nails were so long, the longest that I have ever seen in my entire life, a ferret's nails. And my heart just broke. I didn't know anything about this ferret, but it was immediately evident, sure, to me that this ferret was not in a good condition. So I asked her, I was like, oh, how old is the ferret? And she said it's a baby, which I could tell because it was very small. And I said, how long have you had it for? And she said that she's only had it for about a month. Her friend moved to Mexico and she got the ferret. I don't really know more about it besides that. So I'm assuming it was just a situation of, I need someone to take my pet, you're my friend, can you take my pet? And then this person just takes the animal without doing any research, without really having an understanding of what this animal is like. So yeah, she came in and after we talked for a second about that, and then she asked me, is there anything I can do for the smell? I don't like the smell. The ferret smells bad. And I instantly started trying to tell her there are shampoos that you can buy, but they're not good for the ferrets. I tried to explain to her that it irritates their coats, it makes them really itchy, and it just makes them smell worse in the end because of all the extra oils they have to then produce. But she didn't really listen to me about it. Then she asked, what do I feed it? Which was, in my opinion, concerning, considering she told me she had this ferret for a month. But I knew at that point that there wasn't a point in me bringing up raw, because first off, it's a commitment to feed a raw diet, even though it is very much the superior diet. But she just doesn't seem like the type of person that was willing to do that. So I was gonna like briefly mention it, but not go into full detail. So I took her down our small pet aisle. We do unfortunately sell Marshall kibble because it's one of the only kibbles we can get a hold of, and we just have to have a ferret kibble in our store. I very strongly discourage anyone from buying it when they do come in. But anyway. So I take her down to the aisle, and I am showing her the Marshall kibble, and I'm about to tell her, this is the kibble we have. It's not very good. There are some other cat foods that I might recommend, because we do have a few cat foods that I recommend over Marshall kibble. But then on the small pet shelf, she sees we have that stupid Marshall's small animal shampoo, and there's a picture of a ferret on it. So she picks it up and she says, there's a ferret on this. Can I use this? And again, I explained to her why the shampoo is bad, but she puts it in her cart anyway because she wants her ferret to smell better. And in that moment, again, my heart just broke for a second. Then I show her the nails and I say, do you know how to cut your ferret's nails? Have you been cutting her nails? And the lady says, like, no, I don't cut her nails. And so I go over to the shelf and I just like rip a pair of nail trimmers off of our shelf and I pull them out of the package. I was like happy. I was going to pay for them, honestly, if she didn't want to take them. I was just like, I need to cut this ferret's nails right now. So I cut the nails in front of her, and this ferret, like, anyone who's cut a ferret's nails before, you guys know that normally, especially when they aren't used to having their nails cut, it is a struggle and the ferret needs to either be scruffed or given salmon oil as a distraction. This ferret just like sat there, like absolutely no energy to fight me, no energy to do anything other than just let me cut its nails. So I cut all 10 of its nails. The toes looked okay. Ferret toenails you don't normally have to cut. At least in my experience, they don't grow as long, so normally they're okay. But yeah, and then I said, like, do you want to buy the nail clippers? Because I did show her how to do it when I was doing it so that she knew how far to cut and all that. And she said, yeah, sure. So she put it in her cart. And she didn't buy any ferret food either, which confused me a little bit. She had asked about it and I showed her where it was, but she didn't purchase it. She just bought the shampoo, which I continued to try and discourage her from buying, and the nail trimmers. And when we were at the till, I told her, I said, I tried to be nice about it. I said, if you decide that you don't want this ferret, I will gladly take it. Because at that point, I had been holding the ferret the entire way through the store, and I had cut its nails, and I had felt how tiny this ferret was and how like malnourished it felt, and like the lack of energy when I was cutting its toenails too, just like huge red flags going off in my head. And she sort of brushed it off, I guess. And then I told her I said I have a website about ferret care if you want some more information about it. And she said, yeah, sure. So I wrote down my channel, and then I also wrote down Bryn's channel, because she has other videos, obviously, on the lady's receipt, and I gave her the receipt. And then she left. And when I watched her walk out the door, I instantly burst into tears. 1 second. Because, like, my heart just broke seeing this ferret leave that I know wasn't having a good life. I didn't know how often this ferret was out of the cage. I didn't know what what is this ferret eating if she doesn't even buy the kibble and she doesn't know that that's what she's supposed to feed this ferret. And I just had this moment where I felt so useless. And just like, if I can't even help this one ferret that I see in person, how in the world am I supposed to help other ferrets that I can't even see, that I don't even know that they exist? Sorry. I'm gonna cry in this video. It's just, I'm talking about a really sensitive subject, and it's very raw to me right now because it's just happened like 2 days ago. Ferrets to me are just, they're so important. And I went through like easily the hardest thing that I've ever been through in my entire life about 2.5 years ago. And sorry, my phone's on buzzer because I'm waiting for an Amazon package to come, so that's just gonna keep buzzing. Anyway, so during this period of my life, I had Luna and Nova. And there were times where instead of hurting myself or just having a panic attack or just instead of just sitting there and feeling like I just wanted to stop existing, I would go and I would pick up Nova and I would just hold her, and just knowing that if I weren't here anymore, like, her little life was in my hands. And I had to be there for her to give her her insulinoma medicine, and I had to be there for her to feed her. And just thinking about how when I brought Nova home and I rescued her from her old home, just like how I had changed her life and just how she had changed my life in return. And I think about how many ferrets there are in the world that don't get the right care, and they don't have what my ferrets have or what my subscribers' ferrets have. They don't get outside their cage ever. They don't have an owner that gives them attention and plays with them every day. They don't have an owner that feeds them a diet that gives them enough energy to even get out of bed. And the thought of, like, the thousands of ferrets in ferret mills and just being neglected all over the world, it just breaks me. It breaks me, and I try so hard not to think about it, but there are moments, like when I saw that little ferret at the pet store, where it just becomes so real that not every ferret gets the life that they deserve. And that's why I make these videos, and that's why I am so passionate about ferret care, and that's why I take so much time to talk to people about ferret care and promote the right sort of ferret care, just with the hope that anyone out there who has a ferret and they aren't doing the things that they should might stumble upon the content that I have. I'm not a big channel. Like, I don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. So just the thought that I could change one ferret's life, just one, is what keeps me going. So, anyway, apparently tears are good for your skin, so, you know. Someone asked about a skincare routine. I'm gonna be honest, I just cry a lot. Anyway, so she left the store, and I cried for about half an hour. And then I filmed that video. My eyes were pretty puffy during it, so I don't know if you could tell that I had been crying. But I filmed that video while I was at work, and I posted it just on the off chance that she did look up my channel, and she did see it, because I wanted to, like, take every chance I could to make that ferret's life better. And I left a note at my work for my coworkers the next morning to say, hey, if a lady calls in about a ferret, please give her my phone number. I should have given her my phone number when she left, but I just didn't think to do it. Now, I am happy to say that this story, although I cried, it does not have an unhappy ending on my lap throughout this entire video. I just want you to know that it's been throughout this entire video. This is the newest addition to our household. Her name, for now, we haven't super settled on it, but we're calling her Lyra for now. She's named after one of the smallest constellations. She is a silver mitt, and she was born in March, so she is 4 months old. She's a baby. I have never wanted to own a kit because they are a lot of responsibility, and I ain't about that. She's dead sleeping because she's been playing so hard all day. But yes, this is Lyra. She smells like perfume and Marshall shampoo, and I hate it. But we're getting there. She's gonna smell better. She only weighs 1 pound. 1 pound, guys. That's not very heavy, even for a ferret her age. That's abnormal and not okay. And I found the reason that she only weighs that much and why she has no energy and she is just not in great shape. When she came to our house, she pooped like pretty much right away, and she pooped what I believe to be rice. It was, I'm not going to show a picture because it's pretty gross, but if you want to know a picture, I don't know, DM me on Instagram, I'll show you poop pics. It was like white little kernels that looked like cooked rice. So I think that they were just feeding her rice for a month. She's been eating rice, which is scary because that's not part of a nutritious ferret diet. They're obligate carnivores. She literally can't digest that. So I don't know what that has done to her growth or her stomach, you know? She's a trooper though. I offered her raw like an hour after she got here because I just wanted to like get something in her stomach. No transition necessary. Instantly eating the grinds. So she's already on raw, which is great. She's being quarantined. Obviously, she's in my office. I just finished the quarantine process with Andromeda and Lyra too. So this, I was so tired of it. I was so excited to be done, and now I'm back doing it again. So she's been quarantined. We're being very, very careful to make sure we wash our hands between interactions with her and the other ferrets, because I literally know nothing about where this ferret has been. When I was given her, I didn't get anything with her. It was literally just the ferret, no toys. Well, I didn't want the toys because I saw the picture of the cage that she had, and I just didn't want to bring that into my house even. I don't know any of her medical history. I am going to go out on a limb and say she's never been to the vet before, and she didn't have any documents or paperwork. I asked the girl who had her, and they didn't have any. So she probably got her first distemper shot at the mill, because she is from Hagen Farms like the rest of my ferrets. So she probably got the distemper shot there, and then she probably hasn't had anything since. I got her booked in for her first vet appointment. The earliest they could take me was the 1st, so that's a week from yesterday. But yeah, I mean, she's clear, like she's doing good. I've had her for like, what time is it right now? Not even 12 hours. No, just over 12 hours. So yeah, she's a sweetheart. I feel like she snuggles so much simply because she's just like malnourished and she literally can't not be asleep. But yeah, so I have 5 ferrets now. I have 5 girl ferrets too. Girls are the worst. They're such brats. So yeah, I don't know what else oh no, I do know what else I can say. Sorry. I'm everywhere right now, and I'm also holding like literally the cutest ferret that I've ever met in my entire life. Yes, so obviously I wasn't planning on getting a 5th ferret. This came out of nowhere. I have the money to take care of her and take her to the vet. Alex and I both work full-time. He's got a real person job. I just make minimum wage, but you know, it's something. But I did want to say my YouTube channel, which if it can happen, if I can pursue a career as a YouTuber, that would be like absolutely fantastic and a dream come true. I know it's hard. I know like not everyone can make it, so I'm not trying to like set myself up for failure by like putting my hopes on it. But if you guys want to help, really the best thing that you guys can do is just help me reach monetization at this point. I don't know. This is like, I'm sorry if this is something that you guys are like, oh, she's subscriber baiting, she's trying to use us, but like if I could get money from making YouTube videos, that's going to help me a lot with just the surprise cost of me having a 5th ferret now. I'm not going to set up a GoFundMe or anything like that. I just don't think that that's necessary. Like I said, we do have enough money right now, but if I was also getting money from the videos that I post for you guys, it would help. So really what you guys can do is just watch my videos at this point. In order to get monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. So that means that 4,000 hours of people watching your content across the board. I think I'm just below 3,000 hours right now, and as you can tell by my subscriber count, I'm almost to 1,000, so I'm not really worried about that. Like I said, I just need people to be watching my videos, so if you can just like put my videos on in the background while you're doing the dishes or something, or just, I don't know, if you have a favorite video of mine, go back and watch it. Send it to your friends if you think it's worth people seeing. I don't know. That would just help me out a lot, because if I can reach, like I said, if I can reach monetization, it just makes it a lot easier, I guess, for me to be getting an extra paycheck every month. Yeah. Do you have anything else to add, Lyra? Oh, I would like to mention before Alex gets mad at me for this, I want to name her Duke Silver, like, as in the jazz legend Duke Silver, but like not Dukedook. It requires explanation, but it's a great name. Alex will not let me name her Duke Silver. I'm very upset about it. So if you could comment in support of her being named Duke Silver, I'm even just willing to go middle name. You know, if we call her Lyra Duke Silver, that's fine. I'm happy with that. You guys just need to show him that it's a great name, and she's a silver mid. Like, she's deserving of the name Duke Silver. And y'all know how I feel about jazz, okay? It just means a lot to me. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling now because I've officially filmed for 21 minutes, and I don't know if anyone is still gonna be watching the video at this point. Lyra? Yeah? Oh, she got some twitches. So yes, look forward to some absolutely adorable baby ferret content on my Instagram. It's called Friendly Neighborhood Ferrets. It's linked below. Okay, I'm gonna put you back in my lap. Thanks for sticking out through this video. Sorry I got emotional, but I knew it was gonna happen. And sorry that this isn't very edited. I don't know, maybe editing Kenya will sprinkle some magic in, but... Okay, I'm gonna end this now. Yeah. Okay, bye.